Good morning. I'm Natalie Messerschmidt, and I've been sending out little Natalie nuggets, and I've been referencing my book, Relational Integrity. You can get a hard copy on Amazon, or if you would prefer a soft copy, soft copies are available as well. And I want to let you know the way I define relational integrity. It's a godly, consistent, and authentic life before God, yourself, and others without pretense or deception. And it talks about how we navigate different relationships, being true to ourselves, being true to the Lord, and being true to others. So I want to encourage you, if you haven't already purchased the book, go to Amazon, look up Relational Integrity, Natalie Messerschmidt, Natalie Messerschmidt. By releasing these books, we can serve others through our ministry, Kainos Life Ministries. And I want you to be aware that we're also going to be, we are working on getting a Spanish version. So if you are part of our Latino community, if you are Spanish speaking, you have friends and family, you'll be able to purchase this in Spanish. I hope to have this done by the end of the summer, perhaps even sooner. We have a great translator. She's from Colombia, and her name is Marcela, and I look forward to introducing you to her, because without her, we would not be able to get this out as quickly as we are going to do this right now. So we're very blessed to have Marcela joining us. I'm also working on a study guide, a discussion guide to go along with this book. Again, I hope to have this completed by the springtime. So there are questions at the end of each chapter with scriptures that you can read, with reflection questions to jog your memory and to consider questions regarding yourself or relationships you find yourself in. And then there are also a rededication, a declaration over your life regarding the chapter that you just finished reading in the book. The discussion guide will go into greater depth, spurring you on to attain relational integrity within yourself, between you and the Lord, and in the interactions with others. And it also helps you discern what is going on in these relationships. Perhaps others in your life are not walking in integrity, relational integrity, and you're recognizing that, and you want to know, how do I move forward in this relationship? How do I improve this relationship? Do I keep this relationship going on? So these are questions that we encounter in life. You should be celebrated, not tolerated. It should be reciprocal. We do take time out. We cry with those who are weeping, and we rejoice with those who are rejoicing. But if the relationship becomes manipulative, it becomes competitive, not in a godly manner, then it may be time to change how much time and effort you put into that relationship. So we have to assess each one to see, is it keeping me on the pathway of the purposes that the Lord intends me to walk out? Whether it's in your career, whether it's in your church life, your family life, and maybe your ministry life. These are things that we should take time to assess, reevaluate, because I have found that as I let go of one relationship, God always brings something in, another one to fill in that space. And often it could be a relationship of higher caliber, higher joy, more collaboration that can take place that honors you, the gift within you, and what you're called to. So the study guide, look forward to seeing that. I will alert everybody when that is up and ready. So we have the Spanish copy coming forward, I believe, by the end of the summer, if not sooner. I have a deeper study guide that I'm working on with a dear friend. I look forward to introducing you to her. She and I are collaborating together to get that out, I believe, this spring. So that should be coming forth. You could do this on your own. You could do it with a group, a large group, a small group. There's different ways to steward processing the information that I release through this book so that you can do it in community. Often I find that if we're doing things in community, we learn more from one another. No one person has all the answers. I certainly don't. And I'm always eager to hear and listen to what others have to share in regards to topics such as relational integrity. Another project that is going to be released is I also have this book being translated in Urdu, E-U-R-D-U. Urdu is a language that people in Pakistan communicate with. It's a totally different alphabet, totally, read from right to left. It's very different than the English text or the Spanish text. However, if you know of a community or you are working with maybe a church or people in Pakistan, you too will be able to purchase this here to give as a gift maybe to those that would benefit from some Christian literature in their own language. It's like translating the Bible into their own language, and many people don't have the means to possess that personally, especially if they are part of the brick makers, widows. The economy is so different. So we're about supporting, releasing Christian literature through the collaboration of other churches and other ministries who may have the finances to purchase these books and distribute them amongst a body of people you know, friends, family, in order for them to grow in their own walks with the Lord, walks with relational integrity between themselves and others. The team that we were working with, the one who's publishing it, this person, he had a great testimony. He says this is beautifully written. He was impressed with the professionalism, and he gleaned a lot from reading my version, my story, my journey with relational integrity. And this is meant for both men and women. Just because I'm a woman and I'm the author and I presented it and wrote it, it's really meant for both brothers and sisters, because we often are working with one another, and leadership needs to be sensitive to the differences between men and women. We all lead differently, we interact differently, but we want to honor our brothers and sisters that we are communicating with. So I'm very excited about that, and I look forward to introducing you to Cheryl, who is in Pakistan. She is the one that has helped us coordinate this effort being released in her home country. So again, if you know of an individual and Urdu is their primary language, please reach out to us. We would love to direct you to be able to purchase Christian literature that will enhance the people in Pakistan in their own native language. It's really important and much easier digested, and they took the time to relate it to their culture. It's the same content. But if there's a slang word or something that is not universally understood, the translators have done an excellent job in putting it in context in a setting where it would be best understood by those with a native tongue in Urdu. So those are just some of the things that are in play right now. I encourage you to purchase the book yourself through Amazon, and that'll give you a better idea of how it can be used in somebody else's life. And if you have a small group, you can use the book itself. At the end of each chapter, there's some questions and reflection thoughts and scriptures that there's enough material that you could already begin a small group just with what's provided in the book. If you want to go deeper, there will be a discussion guide released this spring. So that's some of the inside scoop here from Natalie, some nuggets that I'm letting my audience know prior to it being released on Amazon. If you want to pre-order any of these, please reach out to me, and I will be sure to set aside a book for you, for your community in the areas of pre-ordering. You can be the first to view and walk this out with others. So it's been a blessing with you. I pray that you appreciate your authentic self, the genuine woman or man of God, that God created you with unique skills, sets, and you have a unique purpose. And you may do it in an uncommon way, but that's okay. It's great to think out of the box because you were created uniquely to be an ambassador of the Lord, to share the gospel with others, whether in word and speech, or oftentimes it's just our daily living. People are watching you, and you represent Christ to a world that does not go to church, may never have been introduced to Jesus Christ or the creator of the world, Abba Father, or maybe they have no understanding of the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is our teacher, our guide, our comforter, and he can use your unique voice, your unique personality and skill set to communicate the heart of the Father to a lost world. There's so many disasters going on in the world today, whether it's fires, storms, whether it's plane crashes. There's many things that are catching the attention of people. When we face trauma, when we face death, there's a need to reach out, to connect with the eternal one who created us, the afterlife. And there's a beautiful, comforting hope in knowing Jesus Christ. So I hope you have the ability and opportunity to share Jesus with others, because I believe that that is the source of my life. It's what helps me get through the day, not get bogged down by all the disasters of the world, gives me hope. I can still walk in joy while grieving with others who've been affected by these tragedies. But we also have an opportunity to lend a hand, to step in, bring relief, bring provision, bring hope. And sometimes we need the help of our brothers and sisters. So I look forward to sharing more. This is my nugget for this week. God bless you and have a wonderful, beautiful day.